Coming up next on CW18, a look at today's top stories. A teen dragged to death in Deltona.
What investigators say may have prompted the truck to take off. Plus, a body discovered in a drainage ditch in Seminole County. Now investigators are working to find a cause of death. We've got a live report coming up.
It's time for the ATT Uverse studio, sponsored by AT&T.
The HTC One smartphone has a beautiful screen and excellent camera, and it can even be used as a remote control for your TV. HTC One, an eye-catching handset made from a single piece of metal. Beautiful, but you can't add more memory or change the battery. Dual speakers are a nice touch.
Most people that have experienced the phone will say it's the clearest sound they've ever heard coming out of a device.
The first thing you'll notice when you unlock the phone is something called Blink Feed. An ever-changing array of news from sources you select: Facebook, Twitter, ESPN, and more.
It's like a little snack on content as you're just waiting in line, as you're just killing time, and that's one of the ways we found that people use their phones all the time.
I'm not a fan of so much commotion, but you can change the default home screen. The camera on this thing is excellent. It's only 4 megapixels, but it captures more light, so your pictures look great, even in the dark. A feature called Zoe captures a few frames before and after you hit the shutter, so you can pick the best shot. Handy if you have kids.
So if you take a picture and somebody had their eyes closed, you can actually scroll backwards and get them to where their eyes are open and save that frame if you want.
You can also erase photo bombers. One more feature I love, the HTC One doubles as a remote control.
The majority of people watching TV anymore have their smartphone within reach. And it just seemed like the strangest thing that those two experiences weren't married up.
The HTC One sells for about $200. It's a solid Android phone, especially if you want an excellent camera. My two biggest complaints: it's kind of heavy and very slippery. If you want to learn more, just go to thetechreport.tv. I'm Rich DeMiro. That's your Tech Report.